everybody, and welcome to the 2024 Burn 2 Fashionistas Show. Hi, everybody. I am Temptation, and I'm going to be your MC for the next little bit. We have some amazing fashionistas that are all lined up for you. I hope everybody is ready. Oh, and wasn't that last performer absolutely incredible? I'm not going to butcher her name. Savini, I believe she was mixing live, and I don't know how hard you realize that is. So, congratulations and kudos. Thanks for being here at Burn 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and burners from around the world. It's time for the fashionistas. We are going to start our wonderful fashion show with Camilla. Camilla is regal in a white gown whose color suggests winter ice. A tiara signaling her noble status, the fur color representing no submission to a need for warmth. Camilla, the winter queen, is home in a snowscape, flooding her white wings and her wand, surely suffused with icy spells. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Camilla. Ready for the slope in her navy blue suit labeled Anelli with a white fur collar from Amy Brunswick. Remembering safety third, she picked up a ski helmet with movable goggles ID'd as Sorlin White Forest Breath. Also by Almet Brunswick. She was born to slalom. Watch out, Gates. This is Lady Alana Lay. And here we have Ice Sky. As dreamy as she may appear, don't let her graceful movements fool you. Don't let her beauty beguile you. She has only the darkest of intentions. She is your worst nightmare, a cold, demonic being without soul or comfort. Note her horns and tail and the icy blue of her skin. Her ancient gown makes only the slightest whisper of sound when she walks the streets, seeking homes that lack the protection of dream catchers in their windows and doorways. Where she plunders the sweet sleep of humans, driving them deliciously and slowly mad.
Just closed my eyes again.
Dream time in a world where nothing is certain. Lily continues to look for the dream in her reality and the reality of her dreams.
Fly me high and through the starry skies. Or maybe to an astral plane. Cross the highways of fantasy. Help me to forget today's pain. Ooh, dream without you can get me through the night. You can
midst of the frost-kissed playa, the enchanted winter fawn moves gracefully, the dream catcher adorning her antlers swaying with every step. Clad in a silky white dress and fur-lined boots, she casts a spell that captures the essence of winter dreams. Leaving a subtle trail of crystalline flakes, she transforms the playa into a magical winter wonderland with each enchanted stride. It is believed that the dream catchers originated with the Asabakishi, who was known as the Spider Woman. She was a custodian of all of the Ajibia infants and adults. However, in time, it became a difficult task for her to take care of all of those Ajiba people as they started spreading out across the different regions of North America. To help, the Ajibi women started weaving magical webs for the infants. They used willow hoops and sinew to weave them, and they gifted them to the Ajiba. The Ajiba children as a medium of protection. These charms hung above the children's beds to catch any bad dreams or other harm that might be present. Each part of the dream catcher had meanings tied to the physical world. One notable meaning is the dream catcher has a round shape that represents the earth's spherical character. The web absorbs bad dreams at night and discharges them during the day. The feathers, on the other hand, act like ladders, allowing good dreams to descend on the infant or adult who is sleeping. In modern times, the dream catcher is passed into popular culture as a symbol of hope, healing, and protection, especially for children. It is believed that a dream catcher originated with the Asabakashi. Each part of the dream catcher had meanings tied to the physical world. One notable meaning is the dream catcher has a round shape that represents the earth's spiritual character. The web absorbs these bad dreams at night and discharges them during the day. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a hand to Susie. That is the end of round one of all of our lovely fashionistas. Let's give them a big round of applause. They have done an amazing job so far. All right, they're going to get in the back. They're going to change into part two, and we're going to be ready here in just like A moment or seconds. Isn't Second Life wonderful? And isn't the burn wonderful? I think we got Miss Camilla. We've coaxed her out. Miss Camilla here is in a little green dress and is skating quickly from one place to another on the business of Queen Tatiana. Don't try to intercept her and mess with the Queen's business. She has a sword. Her little butterflies flutter about her head to keep her company as she whizzes through the winter wonderland. Now, she might pause to let you admire her finery. She is not innocent of fairy vanity. Ladies and gentlemen, Camilla. Lady Elena Lang. Here she identifies as a snowflake. Her preferred pronouns are we and them, as in we sparkle and them is cold. Today, we is wearing a winter white fairy by CW Classic with a snowflake fairy ballet skirt. Them accessorized with jewelry by Boho Culture, the white silver set and brown winter boots by Encore. In the beginning, we were alone, then the stars exploded and we bonded with them and became the cedar of life, beauty, and love. Cool. Sky. The elemental lady is difficult to define. Is she the bringer of evil, misery, horror, or in the form of a nightmares? Or is she the wielder of the power of pink to heal all sorrows through sweet dreams? Could she be both? Mayhap she brings to each that which they deserve. Dressed all in black with curly hot pink hair that looks perpetually windblown. She has in her hands the power to discern and grant peaceful sleep or restless slumber.
Everything comes from the sun. The gateway to the heart of the cosmos, cosmos, cosmos,
Unicorn fantasy. Magical and mystical. A unicorn roams, beautiful and rare, into your dreams. Against the desert's white canvas, the molten gold seraphim stands a celestial vision. her molten face radiating warmth amid the winter chill. Wings adorned with delicate frost unfold gracefully, adding enchantment to the winter desert backdrop. With ethereal grace she moves, spikes on her hands, and feet catching glimmers of winter sunlight. Small, sleek horns and eerie shadows create an alluring symphony of darkness and delicate frost. A living masterpiece. She embodies the transformative spirit of Burning Man and creature from our dreams and nightmares, dancing across the snowy wire. When we're having a bad dream, Susie here focuses on her dream angel. She flies into my dream, taking me off to a secret, beautiful place. A place of enchantment. A clearing in woodlands like a small, circular space amongst all the trees, where happy dreams reside. Mermaids, or in this case a merfae, are not just creatures of warm waters and summer sunshine. The colors of her rippling tail and redolent of snow and ice. She can lounge on a rock in a winter gale or swim in the freezing waters of the North Atlantic. Of course, after fish, she does think she might like to find a pirate to play with. Lady Lana Lang. How nice to see you again, Miss Lang. Here our Winter Queen wears a bright red gown, including earmuffs and stylish snow boots. By At Design, that moves as if it were passing through an icy snowbank, with sparkles and mist of the winter aura pack by Alito to highlight the cool look. To keep her warm in a classic way, she adds the Winter Fairy collar and Winter Collar Fairies by Earth and Sky, and a white lace shawl by Southern. And a queen must display her finery with her diamond necklace, looking like hard ice, and a headpiece with a large ruby and diamond spires of inverted icicles. That Elena received when she was crowned Miss Metaverse by 2018 by the HHC Air. A little Black Rose Widow may appear cute to you, but she is a bringer of terrible dreams. Darkly dressed in a Victorian gown with lace in purple and black. One moment you see her, the next minute you don't. Her small size and wide, innocent-looking golden eyes bell her capacity for great terror after dark. Keep your littles, both furry and none, safe and sound within your home, 'cause a little Black Rose Widow may get them. The Sparkle Fairy arrives at night to bring nice, sweet dreams. She waves her dream catcher over you to catch the bad dreams, to take them away.
Oh,
Alright, in the enchanting realm of the winter burn, the winter fairy queen reigns over the glistening landscape, bathed in the soft glow of her golden halo. She stands as a regal figure, transparent wings resembling shimmering ice catch the sunlight, creating a dazzling display against the winter desert backdrop. Draped in a flowing gown and adorned with a suit of gilded metal, snowflakes dance around her as she strolls through the winter playa, leaving a trail of fairy dust and snowflakes. The winter fairy queen transforms the desert into a magical wonderland. She is the living embodiment of the playa's enchantment, each step a charm, waking winter's dream. I enter the dream and become lucid. Over the next few minutes, I'll fly around, explore the dream scene, and generally play silly buggers. I start to feel like I want something more, though. I start to ask the dream itself to dissolve and turn into pure awareness. I then start floating up in the air, feeling completely blissful and serene. The dream is lifting me up, and at this point, I find myself in the cool mist of a large cloud. Together for all of our fashionistas. Don't worry, we're not done yet though. We still got a final thing to show you. So if you would please, we're going to ask you to join us and dance. You're going to see right here by the stage, there are some dance relays. You know, dance with a group or dance with yourself or dance with your friend or your partner or whatever. But come and dance with us. We got about 15 more minutes, and then next up, woo, Ooh, we got a DJ that's going to be coming to you all the way across on the main stage, DJ Exiles. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. This is Burn 2, and thanks for enjoying the Fashionistas with us. And if you'd like, come on up on stage and join us. We have had a lot of fun, and thank you to every single one of these wonderful Fashionistas. They did some hard work, and they did an amazing job bringing you all of these amazing fashions. All right, I'm gonna say thank you also to Freya and to Parker for including me in this little endeavor. This is my first time ever emceeing the Fashionistas, and I hope they invite me back again sometime soon. Anyways, let's do some dance on. Sound good?
spring. You are the wind. Breathe into me. You inherit me. I inherit you. I am the language you speak to me. As far as the eye could see, everything is changed. Tell me, how can we stand by? I don't wanna be the same. We are the waters, the rivers and streams flow through the armor of a dying breed. I am with you, and you are with me. Baptized in fire, we're lions in the green. As far as the eye could see, everything is changed. Tell me, how can we stand by? I don't wanna be the
Just close my eyes again. Climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Drive to take away